I hope y'all ready. We got Patriots this week. I'm going to play on offense. Let's get it. This is POV. If I was your QB on Steelers, you know, trust, I would go hard. Okay. You know, we definitely got a good chance to win this. I don't know. Let's just get after it. Let's go. But comment who y'all think are going to win the Super Bowl this season. Alright, let's get into it.
Today,
let's get it.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA.
Kinda sad we don't got Mike Tomlin no more. Alright, we're inside the 5, so we're going to start out by a run by Big Najee.
Spot down inside their own 5. First carry for Najee Harris.
He's ass.
He'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Alright, let's go.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive.
I'm about to score it, but watch this here. We about to get halfway down the field.
They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Damn
Wind up getting through there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. In search of 4
None of my
yards
players
here
can
to pick
catch,
up
so
the
I ain't
first
passing
down.
this game, I swear.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to his tight end.
That's a
Pat
first.
Freiermuth. And he will have the Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Let's get it.
They'll try the right side with
Najee.
Harris.
Good. Block. Good.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Clock
I'm gonna try to
rolling as we
let a
hit the
deep one off
midway
the
point of
pickers.
this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh my
That's
god.
into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Come
And the
on,
return comes to a
bro.
halt right at the.
No way Drake May's doing better than me already. Knew I should have not let that go off, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter.
Oh my god, babe, what the heck? Oh my. Okay, let me stop playing around and start, you know, winning. Let me stop playing.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Maybe, maybe not.
They go play action here on first down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Nope.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
We don't really care.
They're going to try and throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh my God. Oh my. Let me restart, bro. Heck no. I'm restarting because I wasn't even ready to be thrown in there, bro. That game. Shit. Oh my God. I need some better. I don't know. Like, what the frick? How they gonna start me with the game on the freaking? How they gonna start me on my own 1 yard line, bro? All the way in the end zone, backed up. Our line was literally on the fucking goal line. I had to be on that cheat shit, man.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
Alright, let's lock in and actually lock in and play. Alright, 7-9.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
You better be afraid of me. Mike 8. Mike 8.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Slam. Cowboy 80.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. When you look at this Patriots defense, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Now 3rd down and 7. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
See this already? Already?
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll roll him out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Harris on the draw. He can't get him down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
He'll go back over.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The Steelers at 7-2 here.
Watch, none of my wide receivers can catch, bro.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. The numbers from a week ago for Pickens: 5 catches, 132 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Clark. And they got it inside the 10.
Okay, Clark.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something.
Touchdown!
Oh yeah, easy TD, easy TD.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And Najee going to have a Steelers 1st down as he's up to the 18. He'll drop to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. So the completion good.
I think
for
I'm gonna run it
7
now.
there, and it's 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. They'll drop to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Okay, now they're trying to play with our top. Alright, we got him. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
They do get a yard there,
Watch
but
this.
only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Grass to
That
the
is
pass.
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna do some. Whoa, where's Muck?
That's what I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying where's Muck?
You care.
Huh?
Hasn't too much stuff to save a lot.
Mom said we don't. She must have checked. Alright.
I hear you, Tay-Tay.
She said she's gonna go get it.
Gia?
No, that's what I asked you. Where's Gia?
Somebody wrong with them.
Where's Chaya?
Go look outside. Tell Chaya to get the fuck in here.
Get in here. They're both outside.
Try to even sneak
Sneak
out.
out.
Nobody tell you to go outside.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost.
Let's go.
Before they take it down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards.
Call timeout. Call timeout.
Here, 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's going to take it in
we knew it.
for a Steeler touchdown. A great...
How they scored up.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be incomplete.
I got lucky.
Seconds now showing on the clock.
I'm not talking to myself, Mom.
Here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this 1st half.
There is no more.
So
We
we've been
can
halftime
just
all
go
even
get
at
one.
14 apiece. As we
Ask
sit you
me
down
for
to
ice cream
Orlando,
sandwiches,
Jonathan
knowing
Coachman
I'm
has our
live
EA
streaming and
Sports
shit,
halftime
man.
report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, and that's been a back and forth
We don't
game
get to
all
see no
tied
highlights.
in the 2nd quarter. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Colts as that one's gone to halftime. Christian Kirk, 2 touchdown catches in that 1st half alone. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter.
Vaughn will be happy.
DJ Moore, 2 touchdown catches in that 1st half alone.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Harris.
Holy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And couldn't count.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
looking for Austin, intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the return will stop right around the...
I'm crying, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yeah.
One. Nope. We're not challenging that.
Balanced throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Flushed out right. And he's got this down to the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. It's Clark. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. In motion right goes Smith-Schuster. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Oh yeah, we about to spike that shit.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw here. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. On the draw, it's Harris.
Damn.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
They hand this off to Harris.
Down
at the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, we won. Oh, maybe not. Alright.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's one deep for Pickens, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. This is Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's 3rd down at 5. They'll set up to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. He will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. Boy, so another interception. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handle.
Man, that sucked. Did y'all hear me? Sorry, guys.
I bought her one and she couldn't find it. Right, $40 fucking a long one. Yeah, that's what we said too. She just put it on to do the fun. She couldn't find her own.
I don't think I'm a...
Yeah. Her whole ass is hanging out, her whole chest is hanging out. Voluptuous, you hear that word much?
Voluptuous.
Yeah. What? Teresa said you're voluptuous. Probably not. Do you?
I heard it before in my book. We heard that in the book.
Mm-hmm. You know what you said?
Yeah.
Not helping her. And chillax. Chillax is chilling and relaxing. She's been coming through regular, hasn't he?
Kind of sad, though.
Right. And that's all the more reason not to have nothing to hold. She will call me and play for it, and he's up after that. Oh, I'm tired. Is she cooking for him? You don't know.
Disrespect. Dude, what? Oh, we're ready. Oh, we're ready. We're gonna back it up and win. Alright, here we go. I'm kind of scared because Miles Garrett almost put me on my ass like 5 times last game, but I escaped by dumping it off at my quarter. I'm at running back. Who was slung around by Miles Garrett a lot. I feel bad doing that to a rookie, but it couldn't be me. Let's go.
Today,
From Acrisure Stadium.
We're easily winning. Acrisure 2. Where is he at?
Harris starts the drive on the ground. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact, and it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run. Here's Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Defense buns.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Watch me hurdle my lane.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's into the end zone.
Fuck off me, Touchdown. Fuck off me, bitch ass nigga. Ha!
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down.
No, that's a little.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete.
Let's see here.
Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run with Harris.
Oh yeah,
He stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Oh.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Imagine that.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're going for it.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Rolling to his right.
What the?
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
What the
Martin
fuck just
Emerson,
happened, bro?
and he takes this one back.
What the fuck just happened? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Oh hell!
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this 1st quarter. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And his throw's good.
Okay, I'm done.
Incomplete. We look at this Browns defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing you know they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
This now a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. He will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give to Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football.
Why did my running back?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Can't catch me, can you, Miles Garrett?
17 yards and a 1st down.
Got that boy laughing on me.
On the delay, here's Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
They said he kept the dicks going forward. That's gay shit. That's gay shit. Nobody else heard that, bro.
They'll toss to Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Set up. Set.
They'll run again with Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Come on now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Yes, pass interference.
But a late flag comes in. And the contact may come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Going to run the toss here to Harris. And this time he is in. Yes.
Let's do a little dance, y'all. They couldn't even get me down, y'all. Yeah, we messed up and gave you a touchdown. But we not chilling now. We chilling our way. Hey.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly intercepts.
No pass interference, bro. Alright, let's get some.
Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
That's why we did that little quick play.
32 on the play. They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
What the frick? Oh my God, bro.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return.
Them are 2 bullshit ass plays.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go. You've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll roll him out right.
Yep.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
Let me see. Was he short and look like Jay? Oh, bang with that nigga no more. Bro, these wide receivers can't catch. I'm actually getting mad.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Clark to the
nobody's doing shit except me. I gotta carry the whole team on my back.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Fuck up on my way, bitch.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Watch this. First down again. Hunt.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception. But it's 2nd down. Here's one deep for Pickens. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101.
I ain't gonna lie.
Force the ball into double coverage.
I gotta go.
Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Why are you
So we've hit
celebrating?
halftime all even at 14.
No, bro, I was in there.
As we'll head down to Orlando,
That
that's
was-
where we find
that was
past the
a
halfway
cheat.
point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half all time on the scoreboard.
I have to do with the kicker.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. Clark. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. He gets away from 1. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll look to throw here on first down. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's another carry for Harris. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing down...
And he's in. Touchdown.
See your things.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown.
Amen. Amen.
And the steal. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll buy some time right. Right side, that's complete to Clark. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Bro,
And they will
what?
set up shop in
Who
enemy
else saw them
territory
Pickens'
at the
hands, bro?
42. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Clark. He'll take this to the 46.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here's a 2nd and 7. High throw, but he makes the catch. They're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All time.
Here we are.
With 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
So locked in, my mic wasn't even on, bro.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Harris running straight ahead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage. And he
You know what? We're about to
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in. Let's go! Oh! Now we just gotta drain the clock.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Shot through it? No, I don't want to mess things up again.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Middle day. No, Enzo don't. Enzo works at.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout